Dr. Tamilisai Soundararajan for this video conference on 74th Independence Day. I request all the guests on the on this great occasion of 74th Independence Day, the Honorable Governor of Telangana, Dr. Tamilisai Soundararajan Garu, has taken this unique initiative of interacting with the eminent personalities from different walks of life who contributed for our country and state's freedom, security, development, and prosperity. As we had to cancel the at-home program, the Honorable Governor wanted to wish you and greet you and interact with you all on this August occasion. I extend a hearty welcome to you all to the privilege of interacting with the Honorable Governor Garu. I hope this session initiated by Honorable Governor is a special kind of program, and it would be a great opportunity to interact with the people from different walks of life and to work out our strategy to contribute for the country's growth, prosperity, and our Telangana state's development and prosperity. You have all made our state and our country very proud by your achievements in your chosen fields. On behalf of Raj Bhavan and on behalf of Honorable Governor, we extend your welcome once again. Now I request Honorable Governor Dr. Tamilisai Soundararajan Garu to give her opening remarks and message.
Very special good evening to each and everyone, and special Independence Day, our 74th Independence Day. We all celebrating, and I'm really happy to get connected virtually. Otherwise, at home, we would have personally met and would have exchanged our wishes. But unfortunately, because of the COVID-19, this corona, and even Hyderabad is heavily raining. So if at all not because of corona, because of rain, probably it would have been a trained visit to Raj Bhavan. But anyhow, now the improved technology has made us to meet virtually. I'm really very happy to meet you all, and really picking the diamonds from the golden jewels, like we have picked you all, because our secretariat, Secretary Surendra Mohan, and our team has worked a lot to pick up the starwards, the diamonds, as I say, to get connected. Because if it is a personal program, we can always get connected, and 100, 200, or even thousands of people we can invite. But because as it is a webinar, and only a limited people can be connected, and only limited hours can this program. But whatever, maybe with after a very elaborate screening and work, and we chose the diamonds of the independence today. So I really wish each and everyone the happy Independence Day, and we are all proud to be Indian. You hear the sports persons are here. Usually we used to get we keep our head high, and we used to feel proud after winning when our national flag is risen in that venue. So usually it usually creates a very great sensation among us. Even when we go abroad as doctors, when we present some cases and we win the prizes, when usually than winning the prize in an international conference, when our national flag is projected as a symbol of exemplary activity, really we salute our nation for bringing the daughters and sons of this soil in such an exemplary way. So you are all have contributed very much, because even though I am in a constitutional post, the achievement, when compared to the achievements you have done, it's really I'm much a smaller person, I have to say. So really I'm pleased to get connected, And I assure after COVID, we all definitely will meet personally. And this, because we are facing this COVID situation, and I want, as a not only as a governor, as not only as a first citizen, as I always say, as a common citizen of Telangana, and I am proud, even though I belong to Tamil Nadu. After coming here almost next month, I am going to complete my first year, 1 year of service as governor for the state of Telangana. But after landing here, I didn't see anything difference between Tamil Nadu and Telangana, our tradition, our food habits, and our feelings, our culture, everything we get connected. And I feel, as I used to say, and I am the daughter of Tamil Nadu and I'm sister of Telangana, I can say. So I'm really very happy to get connected. And because of your hard efforts and your sacrifices and contribution to any, in any way, now our country is leading the world. And I should be very proud to say that our country, initially, we were struggling for the PPE, the protective measures and the medicines, and for masks, we were also struggling to get. But now, as a proud country, and because of the initiatives of our Honorable Prime Minister, Startup India, now vocal for local. Now we are producing 5 lakh PPEs per day. It's unimaginable few months back. And we are producing 3 lakh N95 masks, which was not imagined just few months back. And for 140 countries, we are exporting our medicines. And I should be proud as the governor of Telangana, and we all should feel proud, as 40% of the drugs are from Hyderabad and Telangana. So I'm really very happy to get connected with you, and I want to hear your views instead of me talking. And I feel the youngsters should get the message. Now the high time, the pride of our nation should be felt by each and every youngster. Today I was thrilled to hear our Honorable Prime Minister's Independence Day speech. I always listen to his speech because it will be packed with developmental schemes. And today also he actually enthused the whole nation by his enthusiastic words. And I should say youngsters, because I am not only the governor, and my father is a freedom fighter and my grandparents are freedom fighters, and we know the value of the nation, value of patriotism. And I want the youngsters to have the same feeling, they gain the same importance, and it's high time the youngsters all feel proud of our nation. And elaborately, finally I can talk, but really I feel very proud. And after hearing all your views, I will conclude. But anyhow, I welcome, a pleasant welcome. From my heart, I am welcoming you. Thank you very much for getting connected here. Thank you so much.
So first, we'll start with the persons from exemplary military service. First, Wing Commander Rakesh Sharma, the first and only citizen to enter into space, and he was awarded highest peacetime award, Ashok Chakra. Now I request Wing Commander Rakesh Sharma Garu to interact, please.
Greetings to you, and thank you very much for your kind words and your uplifting emotions, wherein you have underlined the fact that though we are neighboring states, but there is a common thread which runs through not only these two states, I do believe it runs through the entire nation. And it is so ironic that although I was not born in Telangana, I was born in Punjab at Patiala. But I was raised, I went to my school in Hyderabad, and today I'm settled in your state, in Tamil Nadu, in Kannur. and that just that you don't find much difference between Tamil Nadu and Telangana, well, so don't I. And I wish that all of us together, and you so rightly pointed out, that the young generation is what this country is banking on, and I am sure that there are so many young achievers right here today, and that they will carry the Indian flag forward. Jai Hind.
Next, Major Padmapani Acharya. The Major led his troops in an attack on enemy on Toloning during Operation Vijay in Kargil sector. Though seriously injured, ordered his men to leave him and charged at the enemy and captured enemy posts. Succumbed to injuries after completion of the mission. He was awarded Mahavir Chak posthumously. He is represented by his wife, Mrs. Charulata Acharya. Madam. Yes.
Good evening all. Happy Independence Day and thank you ma'am for having us here. I'm also born brought up in Tamil Nadu, Chennai, but I settled down here past 25 years. This state has given me and my daughter a lot of love, and always we are treated as sister and daughter of this state. Thank you ma'am. Jai Hind.
Colonel Santosh Babu. Colonel Santosh Babu, commanding officer, led his men to persuade the Chinese troops to disengage from the Galwan Valley. The Chinese retorted, and in the ensuing scuffle and fighting, Colonel Santosh Babu martyred. He is represented by his wife, Srimati Santoshi.
फोटो नमस्कार
Yeah, ma'am, please interact.
ఇంకొంచెం వెనక్కనండి ఆయన ఫోటో పంపించలేదు
Madam Santoshi, please interact. Yeah, please go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah,
Yeah, we are able to hear you.
मेरा वॉइस आ गई?
Yes,
Yeah,
you're
here,
audible.
yes.
Please
You
go
may
ahead.
able to?
Yes.
Please interact. Yeah.
You can go ahead, madam.
Santoshi garu, please speak. Santoshi garu, hello.
Yeah, you can talk.
Namaskaram.
Namaskar, namaskar.
Happy Independence.
Thank you, ma. Thank you. Wish you the same. Tell me, ma. Want to tell something? You can freely talk. No problem. Without.
Thank you, ma'am. Feeling very proud today. In everybody knows what the Santosh Babu destination. అందరూ చాలా చాలా వాళ్ళ యొక్క చూపిస్తున్నారు దేశం కోసం చేసిన ఆయన డ్యూటీని ఆయన రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీ
గర్వంగా ఉందండి.
What is this?
She is proud about the sacrifice.
Santoshi, we are all with you. We are all with you because the sacrificing stalwarts like Santosh Babu only, our country is safe. They lost their life because of the safety of us. So each and every one living in India, very gratefully and gratitudely, we are thinking about him, and really we are very proud about you because you have contributed so much. So we are all with you. You are one among us, and really, really very happy to see you because I want you to be very courageously. You are very courageous women, I have to say. The way you actually projected yourself and the way you reacted to the most saddest situation in your life, I appreciate. You have become a role model to all the emotional women of this country. And be bold. You are going to be an achiever. The achievements of yourself and your children is the tribute to your husband Santosh Babu. And really I am very happy to get connected to you, to interact with you. And really the true meaning of today is even though I understand we are connected with so much of people, the true meaning of independence is getting connected with you and interacting with you. So nice of you. And I really, after COVID, I invite you to Raj Bhavan. I invite your children to Raj Bhavan. And we are all with you. But because of you all, only we are all safe. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Thank you. Now, Colonel Nagalopalli Narsingh Rao, undeterred by heavy gunfire, ran around post to post and treated the injured, saving number of lives. Awarded Veer Chakra. Colonel Nagalopalli Narsingh Rao, kindly interact.
Madam Governor, happy Independence Day. Jai Hind. In your early statements, you were stressing on youth. I was 1 year old in service when I went for the 71 Ops. I was a doctor for an infantry battalion. So and even though I may consider myself a youngster, but I was already married, and daughter, 6 months old, was there left behind. Anyway, as you said, when we are faced with situations, the only thing that counts and comes to your mind is your own country. And what I am doing there, I don't have to think about it also. So I saw and really fought along with some of the best troops in the world and gave me a lot of incentive to do my job.
Thank you.
Salute your service, sir. Really salute.
A graduate from AFMC, and my college has been producing real champions all along. Now we are already 50 years old. Anyway, thank you so much for inviting us on this occasion. God bless you. And Jai Hind.
Thank you. Now I call upon Captain T.N. Sai Kumar. He skillfully fought with utter disregard to his own life and killed 3 Hizbul Mujahideen militants. He was awarded Shaurya Chakra for his exceptional courage, determination and devotion. Captain Sai Kumar, please.
Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am. I'm proud to be a resident of Hyderabad. I'm also a Tamilian, born and brought up in Hyderabad. So I connect to both the states of Tamil Nadu and AP, Telangana accordingly. It's been a proud moment for me to be with the governor. I thank you for that, for inviting me. I also say Happy Independence Day, 74th Independence Day. I also heard the Prime Minister's speech in the morning. It was very, very encouraging, be it COVID vaccine, be it the country fighting our adversaries, or be it the national education program, and we are very proud the way the country is progressing. I am always ready to contribute in any which way we can. We look forward to full interactions with the state, with the governor's office, so that any program where I can be of any help, I can be called for and for any assistance. I am now retired, settled down in Secunderabad, close to the Devotsi Center, and I am usually available for all state activities. I do a lot of social work in my own time, and I am proud to be Hyderabadi, proud to be a person of the state, and I thank you once again for inviting me on this webinar, and I thank all the other participants also for being along with us. Thank you very much, ma'am. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, sir, for your service activity. Today my message is serve and celebrate, because by serving we celebrating. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Now I call upon Major C. Bharat Kumar. He risked his life in the face of heavy gunfire, single-handedly killed 3 heavily armed Pakistani terrorists. He was awarded Sena Medal. Major Bharat Kumar, please.
Major Bharat Kumar. Is getting connected now?
Yeah, can you hear me? I was on mute actually.
Yeah.
A very good evening, ma'am. It's a privilege to be invited here. We would consider you as the first lady of our state, but a very unique thing about our state is that if you look at all the gentlemen and ladies present here, you would notice that our state is very, very cosmopolitan in its makeup. In fact, if you take Rakesh sir, he is my senior from NDA, right? But you know, he's from Punjab and then he settled in Hyderabad. Most of the Hyderabadis would be like that. Even Telangana, even if you go back, what, 400, 500 years ago, the entire history and makeup of our state is like that. I think in our state, in that perspective, ma'am, it's a very noble gesture. The First Lady inviting us today, remembering us today. What we've done in service, I think, goes to the greatness of our organization, which groomed us, which trained us to what we did. This country has given an opportunity to serve this country. Today, of course, we're all retired. We're all in our own career paths in life. But be remembered by eminent bringing us together on a common platform. I just wish COVID was not there, ma'am, because this would go a long, long way in motivating more people to join these services, or sportsmen even who are present here, and bring laurels to the country, ma'am. This country is worth it. I've served this country with pride, and if I get an opportunity, I would serve it with even greater pride. Thank you so very much, ma'am.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Now I call upon Brigadier P. Suresh Kumar Patel. He took part in Operation Black Thunder 2 in Punjab, exhibited immense courage and high standards of professionalism in attending and treating a number of casualties amidst fierce encounter with terrorists, while bullets flying all around, and saved 4 to 5 soldiers. He was awarded Sena Medal. Brigadier Suresh Kumar Patel, please.
Is he? He's not.
Now I request Colonel H. Sri Krishna Kumar. He walked for 3 hours in treacherous snow-bound mountains, spotted and killed 3 dreaded terrorists by crawling through the snow amidst heavy exchange of fire and even hand-to-hand combat showing valor. Awarded Sena Medal. Sri Krishna Kumar, please.
Jai Hind, madam. Very happy Independence Day. If must thank the madam, whatever I did, it is part of my duty and for the country which I did. I am proud of it. I am moved to be part of the August gathering for all here with us and whatever serving in the army, ma'am, and every day I feel to be proud for doing something for the country. Thank you very much, ma'am, for coming and talking with us. It's a great pleasure. Jai Hind, ma'am.
Thank you very much, sir, for your service and your words.
Now I call from freedom fighters, madam. Late Sardar Jamalapuram Keshav Rao. He opposed the tyrannical rule of the Nizam, one of the topmost freedom fighters from the state of Hyderabad. He is respectfully called by the people as Sardar of Telangana. He was the first president of the then Andhra Pradesh Congress Committee, and he is represented by his son, Dr. Jamalapuram Haragopal. Dr. Haragopal, please.
Yes. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, madam. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to speak about my late father, late Sardar Jamalapuram Keshav Rao. He hails from the village called Erubalam in Madira Taluka, Warangal district, that time, because Khammam formed in 1953. My grandfather was a Jamindar of the village. In 1925, at the age of 8, my father was studying BA in Nizam College, and the Vande Mataram movement was taking place at that time, and he shouted Vande Mataram few times in the college, and he was sent out of the college for few weeks. Then second year BA, he left college and joined politics. And he took the advice of the elders that time who were involved in that movement. And then he went round every village of Telangana by walking and met a lot of youngsters of various backgrounds and then discussed the atrocities of the government that time and made them to join Congress, and he went around for 10 years like that. In 1937, he met Swami Ramananda Tirtha, who also hailed from the Maratha area of Hyderabad state in Hyderabad. And though the ruler was Muslim, the population of Telangana Hindus were nearly 85%. So there was no proper representation of these people in the government. So my father and Swami Ramananda Tirtha formed in Nizam, and they had the first Satyagraha in 1907. And my father was sent to rigorous imprisonment by Nizam. And after 6 months, Mahatma Gandhi spoke to Liaquat Ali, and then he advised him not to do Satyagraha because the Arya Samaj was already taking some shape in Hyderabad state. Then from 1938 to 1947, for 10 years, the Congress was banned in Hyderabad state. So they conducted annual meetings under the name of Andhra Mahasabha. Then in 1946, in Kandi, that is near Siddipeta, my father was the last president of Andhra Mahasabha, and afterwards Nizam has removed the ban on Congress. Then he became the first president of Telangana Congress in 1946, and he continued for sir. And on the 7th of August 1947, when Nizam refused to join the Union of Government of India, he did the Satyagraha in Madeira. He was the first person to do Satyagraha in Madeira, and he was imprisoned and sent to Warangal jail, and from there to Nizamabad. And then he was released in 1948, September 18th, after the police action, nearly after 13 months imprisonment. Then he continued, and in 1952, he became, I think, sitting member of Rajya Sabha in 1950. And 1952, he contested from Pakala, a communist area in Warangal district, and lost with a small majority the elections. And in 1953, at the age of 45, he passed away with cerebral hemorrhage. I was 5 years old that time. But I want to take one point. In 1947, 7th of August, when he when he did Satyagraha, he told the public that, of course, my elder sister got married a week before that, and he had a daughter of 3 years old, and my mother was pregnant with me. But he told his friends that he is going to Satyagraha, and he knows that Nizam may kill him in the jail, but he was prepared to sacrifice for the state of Hyderabad freedom that time. That's all really he did. But two things. One, Nehru always used to tell him when he was, because my father was 6 feet 2 inches, and Burgul Ramakrishna Rao ji was only 5 feet. Nehru used to say, "Kya Keshav Rao, Ramakrishna Rao ko jeb mein rakhe laya kya?" That was the phrase he used to say. And once my father was talking to Vallabhbhai, and suddenly my father said, "Are Bewakoof chup." So Vallabhbhai Patel said, "Kya Keshav Rao Bewakoof bola?" Then he suddenly realized I was 3 years old and I was making a bit of noise there, and he said to me, then he told me, apologized to Vallabhbhai Patel, saying, "Nandan, bacha idhar gadbad kar raha, usko bola main aapko kaisa." That was the friendship he had with Nehru and Vallabhbhai Patel. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much for your kind words.
Unnam Venkayya, President, Telangana Freedom Fighters Organization, inspired by the speech of Mahatma Gandhi at Khammam railway station while he was going from Madras to Wardha. He cut palm trees to stop the income to Nizam government, went to underground the then Andhra Pradesh, installed a statue of Mahatma Gandhi in their village, Mujjugudam, Kanamet of Warangal. Srimati and Sri Unnam Venkayya, please.
Hello. నేను ఉన్న వెంకయ్యను తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్ర స్వాతంత్ర సమర యోధుల సంఘ అధ్యక్షుడిగా ఉన్నాను. ఇప్పుడు మా ముజ్జుగూడెం అప్పుడు వరంగల్ జిల్లా ఖమ్మంమెట్ తాలూకా కింద ఉండేది. మహాత్మా గాంధీ వార్ధా మద్రాసు నుంచి వార్ధా వెళ్ళేటప్పుడు అక్కడ ఖమ్మంమెట్లో ఉన్నటువంటి ఒక మహానుభావులందరూ, పట్టాభి గారు, జగల్ల కేశవరావు మహానుభావులు, జవహర్లాల్ కేసీఆర్ వాళ్ళ నాయకత్వంలో అక్కడ ఆఫ్ చేసినప్పుడు మా 100 ఎడ్ల బండితోటి అక్కడికి వెళ్ళడం జరిగింది. ఆ జరిగిన తర్వాత దాంట్లో ఆ యొక్క భారతదేశంలో జరిగేటువంటి యొక్క ఉద్యమంలో పాల్గొనాలనే సంకల్పంతో యువకులు అయినటువంటి మేము ఉన్న రామనారాయణ గారు, ఇంకా మా మహానుభావులు పెద్దల అందరితో ఇక్కడ ఉద్యమంగా తయారయ్యి తెలంగాణ ఉద్యమంలో పనిచేయటమే కాకుండా మహాత్మా గాంధీ మన స్వతంత్రం రాగటానికే చనిపోయేసరికల్లా దాంట్లో ఆయన చనిపోయినటువంటి 48 మన తెలంగాణకి అప్పుడు నిజాం గవర్నమెంట్ లో ఉండే ఆయన జనవరి 30 తారీఖు చనిపోతే 9 ఫిబ్రవరి 48 నాడు విజయవాడ వెళ్ళి ఇక్కడ గ్రామంలో చిరావు శాసయ్య ఉన్న జానయ్య గారు, ఇంకా చాలా మంది పెద్దలు ఉన్న రంగయ్య గారు వీళ్ళందరూ సమక్షంలో ఇక్కడ విగ్రహం తీసుకొచ్చేసి కరెక్ట్ గా 11వ రోజు చేయాలనే ఒక సంకల్పంతో మా ఊళ్ళో నిజాం గవర్నమెంట్ తిరుగుబాటు మీద మొదటిసారి వేసినటువంటి ఊరు ముజ్జుగూడెం. ఈ గ్రామానికి ఉన్నటువంటి ఒకటి ఏంటంటే ఇప్పటికీ ఆ విగ్రహం ఉంది. జయంతి ఉత్సవాలు అనేక చేసుకుంటూ వస్తున్నాం. 150 ఉత్సవాలు చేయడానికే ఉంది, సిద్ధంగా ఉంచాం. అది ఒక పద్ధతి అయితే ఆ రాజు ఈ ఉద్యమంలో స్వాతంత్ర సమర యోధులు ఇట్లా వస్తారనే మేము చదువుకునేటప్పుడు ఆ గాంధీ విగ్రహం దగ్గర ఉన్నటువంటి ఒక సావిట్లో చదువుకునేటువంటి మట్టి మీద ఉసుక మీద రాసుకున్నటువంటి మనం ఈనాడు టెలికాన్ఫరెన్స్ లో పెద్దలు గౌరవనీయులైనటువంటి మేడం గారితో మేము మాట్లాడే అవకాశం కల్పించినందుకు మన తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్ర ప్రభుత్వానికి ప్రత్యేక ధన్యవాదాలు. ఇప్పుడు మనం ఎంత అభివృద్ధి చెందినటానికి ఉసుక మీద రాసుకున్నటువంటి మనం ఈనాడు గుంటు సూది లేనటువంటిది దేశం ఎంతో అభివృద్ధి చెందింది. మనం కూడా 48 వచ్చినటువంటి దాని మీద ఎంతో కాలంగా తెలంగాణ స్వాతంత్ర చేస్తారు కదా, లేటుగా అప్పుడు పివి నరసింహారావు వారు అయితే తీసుకున్నటువంటి నిర్ణయాల మీద 84 తర్వాత మా అందరికి రావటం జరిగింది. ఆ వచ్చినటువంటి దాంట్లో తెలంగాణలో ఇప్పటికి ఇంకా ఉన్నటువంటి చాలా మంది ఉన్నారు. వాళ్ళ అందరి యొక్క కృషి ఫలితంగా వచ్చినటువంటి తెలంగాణ ఇవాళ సస్యశ్యామలంగా నాగార్జున జలాలతోటి ఈ అనుభవం స్వతంత్రం యొక్క స్వేచ్ఛతో మనం అనుభవించేటువంటి ఒక పరిస్థితి వచ్చింది. మా దగ్గర భక్త రామదాస్ ఉన్నాడు, భద్రాచలుడి కట్టినటువంటి మహానుభావుడు. హైదరాబాద్ గ్రామానికి ఒక సంబంధం ఏంటంటే ఆనాడు తహసీల్దార్గా ఉన్నటువంటి రామదాస్ నేలకొండపల్లి ఆయన పక్కనే ఉంది. ముద్దుగూడలో నేలకొండపల్లి 3 కిలోమీటర్ల మధ్యలో ఉంటది. ఆ గ్రామంలో ఆయన భక్త రామదాస్ ఉండి భద్రాచలం పెట్టినటువంటి మహానుభావుడు తహసీల్దార్గా. అదేవిధంగా పెద్ద బౌద్ధ క్షేత్రం దక్షిణ భారతంలోకెల్లా లేనటువంటి బౌద్ధ క్షేత్రంలో ఇక్కడ అపరూప శిల్పాలు దొరికితే గవర్నమెంట్ కి అప్పుడు ఉన్నటువంటి ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ మన మ్యూజియం శాఖ గొప్ప చెప్పే 9 విగ్రహాలు నేను స్వయంగా. అదే కాకుండా మళ్ళీ 92 ఈ మధ్యలో 92లో ఒక జాలరికి జాల్లో బుద్ధుని దేశంలో ఎక్కడ లభించినటువంటి ఒక పంచలోహ విగ్రహం 9.5 కిలోల విగ్రహం దొరికితే దాన్ని తీసుకొచ్చి రెవెన్యూ వాళ్ళ ద్వారా ఎంఆర్ఓ ద్వారా తీసుకొచ్చి గొప్ప చెప్పినటువంటి ఘనత ఈ ప్రాంతంలో సమరయోధులుగా మేము ఎంతో మంది ఉన్నాం. ఈ ప్రాంతంలో కొమ్మినేని అనంతరావు గారు, పెండ సత్యనారాయణ గారు, కడిపల్లి జగన్మోహన్ రావు గారు, పివి నరసింహారావు తోటే కాకుండా యవనాపురం చేసిన వారిని తీసుకొచ్చి ఇక్కడ విగ్రహాన్ని శంకుస్థాపన విగ్రహాన్ని ఓపెనింగ్ చేయడం అనేది ఈ రోజుల్లో పరిస్థితి కాదు, ఇట్లా డబ్బు చేసింది కాదు. దేశం మీద ఉన్నటువంటి పద్మాడు యొక్క ఆయన మీద తీసుకొచ్చినటువంటిది. ఈనాడు ఆ విగ్రహం చూసి రాష్ట్ర ప్రభుత్వం దాన్ని మ్యూజియం పాతకాలం నాటిది కాబట్టి దాన్ని కాపాడాల్సిన బాధ్యత ఉందని చెప్పి ప్రభుత్వాన్ని గౌరవం. ముఖ్యంగా మన దక్షిణ భారతం నుండి ఒక స్వాతంత్ర సమర యోధురాలు బిడ్డ కూతురైనటువంటి మన గవర్నర్ గారు వారితో మేము మాట్లాడేటువంటి అవకాశం కల్పించినందుకు ప్రత్యేక ధన్యవాదాలు. నమస్తమ్మా, నమస్తే.
ధన్యవాదాలు.
Namaste. 90 years you are guiding us. Thank you so much.
Yes, 90 years.
Okay. Thank you.
Then M. Venkatrao garu, General Secretary, Telangana Freedom Fighter Organization, fought against Nizam government. Under threat, went to Uruvakonda camp in Kannur district. Eminent freedom fighter. Venkatrao garu.
హలో
చెప్పండి.
హలో,
Very happy for our family.
మేడం గారికి నమస్తే చేస్తూ, నేను మేడం గారు ఈ రాష్ట్రానికి తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రానికి రావడం చాలా మహిళా సంఘాలు మహిళలు ఈ రాష్ట్ర ప్రజలు చాలా సంతోషంగా ఉన్నారు. ఆయన వచ్చిన టైం నుంచి మంచి వర్షాలు కురుస్తున్నాయి, సేద్యాలు చేస్తున్నారు, పేదవాళ్ళు కూడా సంతోషపడుతున్నారు. ఇప్పుడు 1946 to 15th August 47 వరకు అగైనెస్ట్ బ్రిటిష్ రూలింగ్ కు వ్యతిరేకంగా పోరాటం చేశారు. తర్వాత 47, 42, 8 రజాకర్ మూమెంట్ నిజాం వ్యతిరేకంగా ఇండియన్ యూనియన్ లో స్టేట్ ను కలపమని నేను ఉద్యమంలో పాల్గొన్నాము. అప్పుడు ఎక్స్ఎంఎల్ఏ మినిస్టర్ శ్రీనివాసరావు మరియు డి గోపాల్ రెడ్డి అండ్ గద్వాల నుంచి ఆయన ముఖ్యంగా సీనియర్ నాకు అరెస్ట్ ఈ యొక్క మాది కొల్లాపురం తాలూకా, మాది జాగిరి పరిపాలనలో 3 గ్రామాలు ఉండేటివి. అప్పుడు జాగిరి తహసీల్దార్ ఉండేది. ఆ జాగిరి తహసీల్దార్ ఏం చేశానంటే బీదలకు పన్నులు వసూలు చేయడం, ఇంకా లేవీ వసూలు చేయడం, చాలా ఈ రజాకార్ మూమెంట్ చాలా దురాచారాలుగా హీనంగా ప్రజలను బాధ పెడుతూ వచ్చేవారు. అప్పుడు మేము మూమెంట్ చేసి ఉద్యమాలు చేసిన తర్వాత పోలీసు వాళ్ళు మా పైన కేసు కోర్టులో వేసి అరెస్ట్ వారెంట్ తీసుకున్నారు. అరెస్ట్ వారెంట్ తీసుకున్న తర్వాత ఇమీడియట్గా క్యాంపు, మూరకొండ బార్డర్ క్యాంపు కర్నూలు దగ్గర, అక్కడ మేము క్యాంపులో జాయిన్ అయినాం. అండర్ గ్రౌండ్ పోయినాం. అండర్ గ్రౌండ్ పోయిన తర్వాత కూడా ఉద్యమాలు చేస్తూ వచ్చాము. అయితే అప్పుడు సెప్టెంబర్ 16 అర్ధరాత్రి 1948లో సర్దార్ వల్లభాయ్ పటేల్ గారు పోలీస్ యాక్షన్ చేసిన ఇమీడియట్గా మేము బయటకు వచ్చిన తర్వాత ప్రజలంతా చాలా సంతోషంగా ఉన్నారు. ఇప్పుడు ముఖ్యంగా మన కేసీఆర్ కానీ మన ప్రభుత్వం కానీ ప్రజల గురించి బాగా పనులు చేస్తూ వచ్చారు. అయితే మేము ముఖ్యంగా నేను ఏమన్నా అడిగిందంటే రాజ్నాథ్ సింగ్ హోమ్ మినిస్టర్ గారిని మేము రిప్రజెంట్ చేశాము. అయా ఎంపీలకు ఎమ్మెల్యేలకు వాళ్ళందరికీ 5 లక్షల రూపాయలు, వాళ్ళ కార్లు ఉన్నాయి, బిల్డింగ్లు ఉన్నాయి, అన్నీ ఉన్నాయి, 5 లక్షలు వాళ్ళకి ఇస్తున్నారు. ఈ ఫ్రీడమ్ ఫైటర్ ఎండింగ్ ఆఫ్ లైఫ్లో ఇయ్యరు అని అడిగినాను. వాళ్ళను పెన్షన్ పెంచమని కోరితే అదే ప్రకారంగా మన ప్రధానమంత్రి మోడీ గారు వారితో రిప్రజెంట్ చేశాము. వాళ్ళంతా అంగీకరించి దాదాపు 30,000 రూపాయల లోపల మాకు శాంక్షన్ చేసిండ్రు. రాష్ట్రం అంతా అయా ఆయన ప్రధానమంత్రి సెక్రటరీ ఏమన్నారంటే, అయా మీరు తెలంగాణ ఒకరే రిప్రజెంట్ చేస్తే మీకు ఎట్లా సాధ్యమవుతుంది, మేము ముట్టుకుంటే దేశం అంతా వేయాల్సి వస్తుంది, హౌ ఇట్ ఈస్ పాసిబుల్ అని అన్నాడు. అంటే ఐఎమ్ ఏ మెంబర్ ఆఫ్ నేషనల్ కౌన్సిల్ ఆల్ ఇండియా ఫ్రీడమ్ ఫైటర్స్ కంట్రీ ఆన్ బిహాఫ్ ఆఫ్ ఐఎమ్ రిప్రజెంటింగ్ యూ అంటే వేర్ ఇస్ యువర్ కార్డు అన్నాడు. కార్డు చూపించడానికి థ్యాంక్ యూ ఆమె కమిటీలు పెట్టి చేస్తామన్నారు. వారికి ఈ ప్రభుత్వానికి బీజేపీ ప్రభుత్వానికి మేము రుణపడి ఉన్నాము. ఎంతైనా మేము సహకరించడానికి సిద్ధంగా ఉన్నాం. గవర్నర్ గారు మీకు ధన్యవాదాలు చెప్తున్నాము. ఇంకా విశేషాలు ఏమన్నా అంటే మీరు రాక మాకు ఇక్కడ ఈరోజు కరోనా ఉంది, వర్షం ఉంది కాబట్టి ప్రజలంతా మీ సందేశాన్ని వినాలని చాలా మంది ఉన్నారు. కానీ ఈ కరోనా వల్ల దూరం అయింది, లేకుంటే పబ్లిక్లో పెట్టి మీ యొక్క సందేశాన్ని వినిపించాలని మాకు కోరిక ఉంది. మాకోసారి వినిపించండి. ఇప్పుడు మటుకు మా గ్రామ సర్పంచ్ ఉజ్వల మరియు వెంకటస్వామి ఎంపీటీసీ గారు వీళ్ళు తదితరులు వాళ్ళ భర్త వాళ్ళందరూ వచ్చారు. మీరు దర్శనం చేసుకుంటున్నారు. నేను ఇంతతో నేను ముగిస్తున్నాను. జై తెలంగాణ.
Very happy to meet you all. Thank you.
Now from sports category, Miss P.V. Sindhu. Besides many world champions, she won silver medal in 2016 Olympics. She was awarded with Arjuna Award in 2013, Padma Shri 2015, Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna 2016 and Padma Bhushan 2020. Sindhu, please.
A very good evening, ma'am.
Special good evening.
Happy Independence, ma'am.
Thank you, thank you.
Everyone. Ms. Cheppan, ma'am, already told before that, you know, when we go to another country and get a medal and when a flag is flying high and national anthem being played is a very proud moment. It is also for me recently when I won the World Championships, ma'am, appudu national anthem play out today, it's such a great feeling. And I totally agree because mana national anthem, different countries of play out today, it's definitely a beautiful, wonderful moment. And I'm sure that, you know, we all and also the youngsters out there will definitely keep the flag high always, and we always want to see and hear the national anthem being played in another country. And I'm proud to be an Indian, and I'm sure that I'll get many more laurels to the country. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you very much, Sindhu. You came online, and you're a proud daughter of India. We are all very proud of you. and continue to rock. Thank you. Thank
Thanks,
you.
ma'am.
Thank you.
Now, Dhanush Srikanth is a first shooter with hearing impairment. He won 3 gold medals in junior men's 10-meter air rifle individual. Dhanush Srikanth, please.
Hello, ma'am. Happy Independence Day. I'm his mother. I will speak on, as you are, I'm sure you're aware. He's a cochlear implant child.
Yes.
On his behalf, I will speak. He has won, he's a special kid, but he's been playing with the normal kids and winning. In fact, Doha, Qatar Asian Championship was his first international match, which we didn't expect, but he came back with 3 gold medals. And he's also a taekwondo black double belt, ma'am.
Okay.
And he's been aiming. His aim is like he wants to go for Olympic and win a medal for the country. And he sleeps with his rifle.
Okay. So nice meeting you through webinar. And really, he's a special child to all, to us, to the country, and continue to achieve. And I really appreciate you as a mother supporting him, and your support definitely will bring him more success and more achievements. Really, I'm very happy. And after COVID, we all will meet at Raj Bhavan. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Dhanush Srikanth. Now, Alexis Nisha Singh. She won 3 gold medals in 14th Asian Shooting Championship in Doha in 10-meter air pistol event in junior category. Nisha Singh, please.
Good afternoon. I feel so grateful being here with such great people, and happy Independence Day, ma'am. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity, and yeah, I feel really proud. Thank you.
We are also feel very proud about you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next, Nehil, the first player from Telangana to win Youth National Table Tennis title in 2019. Nehil, please.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi.
Yeah, I want to thank Governor ma'am for this initiative, because I'm really honored to be in a conference with such great personalities. And also I want to wish everyone a very happy Independence Day. It's been a really long since we have the independence. It wouldn't have been possible with people around us, like the military officers and the freedom fighters who are there with us now. And then obviously, and we are growing as a country in every aspect, I'm sure. And to where I am concerned, even sports were doing really well, ma'am. I really want to thank the current central government, who is bringing out many sports policies to for the betterment of the sports in our country. And I'm sure even the state government will help morally and monetarily to help the youngsters like me to do well, like Sindhu Akka, who has been a great inspiration for us. And yeah, no, I really want to thank and I'm really honored to be here. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, we are all also very proud about you and Sidhu Akka and all everyone. Because the soldiers and our army people protect our country, and you sports people make our country proud. So that, as Sindhu told, when we go out in another country and when we are successfully lauded as a proud Indian, really that's the time we all feel very proud. And our nationalism, because of our nationalism, we can hold our head high. Thank you very much. Particularly, this is young country. Like young country, this belongs to youngsters like you. So really, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, continue to achieve.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Now, request Sai Pranit. He won a bronze medal in shuttle badminton at BWF World Championship in 2019. Sai Pranit, please.
Good evening, ma'am. Happy Independence Day. And I'm really happy to be here with all of the state great people. And as Sindhu mentioned earlier, that we always feel great when we represent our country internationally. So when we see the flag, we always feel so proud and I think there is no other better feeling than this, and this can't be explained also. So I really thank you for inviting me for this this conference on this great day. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Actually, I foresee a situation where there is no COVID, so that I can invite you all personally to Raj Bhavan. But anyhow, it's a blessing in disguise, because but for COVID, you wouldn't have met by webinar, so we can take the positive aspect of each and every problem. So really very happy to get connected with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Hope to see you soon.
Thank you.
It was Akula Srija, first table tennis player from Telangana to win gold medal in national ranking TT tournament. Akula Srija, please.
Good evening, ma'am. Firstly, I'd like to wish everyone a very happy Independence Day. I feel greatly honored to be a part of this conference where there are great personalities here. And just as the other athletes and Sindhu already mentioned, that how proud we feel when our national flag is flying high when we win. I would like to bring such more moments to my country by winning many more medals for our country. Thank you.
Thank you. Call upon COVID-19.
Thank you, Srija. Thank you so much.
Now, ma'am, I call upon COVID-19 warriors.
Governor.
Dr. Ella Suchitra, Joint Managing Director, Bharat Biotech International Limited. On June 29.
Meeting is Dr. Kadako. No.
Parmeshwar Nayakaro, please mute. So now I call upon Dr. Ella Suchitra, Joint Managing Director, Bharat Biotech International Limited. On 29 June 2020, the company got permission to conduct Phase 1 and Phase 2 human trials of a developmental COVID-19 vaccine named Covaxin from DGCI, Government of India. Ella Suchitra, please.
Is in the connection?
Yes.
Lakshmana, you have taken with all sports personnel at one frame? Yes.
Ella Suchitra.
That's what you take on.
Okay, now I call upon Dr. Parthasarathi Reddy, Hetero Drugs. He developed remdesivir for COVID treatment and launched this product for first time in India. Flavipiravir, another product, COVID treatment was also launched. And we donated 5 crore rupees check and 5 crore worth of medicines to Telangana government. And also he donated 5 crore check and 3 crore worth of medicines to Andhra Pradesh government. Dr. Parthasarathi Reddy, please.
Good afternoon, madam. I wish you and all the eminent personalities present today's conference a happy Independence Day. So I am basically a scientist, madam. I have done my PhD in the anti-cancer drugs. Now I am heading as a chairman of the company called Hetero Drugs, engaged in manufacturing the life-saving medicines from the last 25 years. I am very much impressed with today's your opening speech, madam, and also Honorable PM also really encouraged our total Indian scientific community. We are very much thankful to you and him, because unless there is the encouragement, the people like you, we cannot achieve most things. So, madam, recently I would like to mention one thing. because one of this COVID situation, we have been facing from the last 5 months. In the January itself, when the coronavirus is appeared in China, we have started developing in the research to cure the drug, to cure the disease. And subsequently, we have got the license from the Gilead Life Sciences, an American multinational company, to manufacture and export to 125 countries. Within 60 days of the time, madam, we have developed the in-house technology in Telangana state with the help of our scientific community from Telangana. And we got the license in the month of June, as to be specified on June 51st. We started manufacturing and delivering this product. As on today's date, madam, we have completed 1.1 million dosage forms we have delivered across the board, right from Kanyakumari to Kashmir, Assam, Tripura, Meghalaya, such as small countries. In Telangana specifically, we have distributed 1 lakh vials. Why I mentioned all these things, madam? We are proud to mention our capabilities of Indian scientific community. We are number one, madam. As on today, the original company itself could not complete the 1 million dosages. Recently, you must have seen that Trump ordered the 1.5 million doses for the US citizens. They have delivered only 600,000 vials. So we should not worry about the COVID today. The drug is available to cure the disease, and our colleagues are working to develop the vaccine for the prevention. Under the leadership of our dynamic Honorable Chief Minister of Telangana, Dr. Chandrasekhar Rao Garu, and with our blessings, I am proud to mention that our state is progressing, and in your open speech you mentioned, madam, the 40% of the life-saving drugs are being manufactured in Telangana, madam. It is true. Out of the world, by volume, 40% of the total production is taken over in the manufactured by our country. Out of that, 40% is being manufactured in Telangana. And especially the drugs like HIV drugs are more, madam. HIV drugs are 80% of the drugs are being manufactured in Telangana. And apart from that, worth to mention the anti-cancer drugs. So we are proud to mention, and at the same time we are excited to interact with you, madam. Thank you very much for the opportunity. We are all there with you to honor your guidance. Your support is required, and to face any kind of the pandemic diseases. And very soon I am communicating to the society, within 2 months of the time, Corona will be under the control. That's what our Honorable Prime Minister also mentioned today's morning speech. And everything will be all right, and we bounce back as far as the economy is concerned. Again, we are going to prove to the world we are number one. Because other than the USA, we are geared up to support to all the countries through our medical medicine supply, madam. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, Parthasarathy Reddy Garu, because your need of the hour, you are the man of need of the hour. And Remdesivir, as a doctor, I know how it is very useful. And as you said, our participation and your role of India in controlling the pandemic really is remarkable. And with all our courage and effort and commitment, Corona will run away, I believe. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Call again Dr. Ella Sujitra, Joint Managing Director, Bharat Biotech International Limited.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Welcome to you. I had the pleasure of meeting you at the Raj Bhavan. I'm very happy and humbled to have met through the video call on this very important day for all of us. And I really thank you for the initiative and for reaching out to all of us and conveying to us and to the whole state and to the country, which is what is happening every day in. I just would like to speak to you about freedom fighters and sort of the freedom movement. Stop. Visited my father has been strict engineer of Neyveli Lignite Corporate in Neyveli. Of what is named to the southern region of the country. And then, of course, moved on to Chennai and later on, along with husband, Dr. Krishna Ella, both of us to the United States for training, and then closed in 1996, voluntarily by our own choice, though the children were growing, became entrepreneurs, first generation entrepreneurs, and started Bharat Biotech International Limited then it was called Turkapalli Ma'am on Kanagar Highway, after which it was rechristened as Genome Valley, and it is the largest biotech cluster in Asia and in Asia as well. 450 biotech companies do a lot of research, R&D, product development, and other services that the biotech industry needs. And we chose to be there. We were the first company to establish this back in 1996-98. Dr. Khan was a great motivator for us, being the India and being a great scientist, the principal scientific advisor at that point of time, has launched hepatitis B vaccine when we launched it in 1990s right here in Hyderabad. So that is how our journey. This is our 24th year in operations. We have added about 16 life manufactured and marketed from Hyderabad, and it is not only our first line of marketing is for India and for the children of India, but later on we have also been approved by the World Organization. So organization now produces Rotavac, which is the third vaccine from the world and the first vaccine in India for diarrhea and diarrhea death. Rotavirus, you are aware, ma'am,
yes.
Was released by the Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji, in March 2004, and we become the third country in the world to have this vaccine, and right here in Hyderabad. Now it is getting, almost all these vaccines go to about 100 plus countries, ma'am, from here. Speaking of which, coming to COVID, we have partnered with the ICMR Institute, National Institute of Virology. Ma'am, you're very well aware of it. We requested them for the strain. Director General of ICMR, Dr. Bhargav, you're very much aware, has they consented to partner with us and hence procured the strain, the strain from the IDON, and I transported it to Hyderabad by good ma'am during the lockdown, and then the strain, the virus strain, the SARS-CoV-2 strain, was isolated, further inactivated, and now the antigen has been built and the vaccine candidate has been manufactured at our facilities in Genome, which is the only BSL-3 high content in world, ma'am, which can handle this kind of a virus. So this whole virion vaccine is now being manufactured in Hyderabad, and I'm very happy to share this news with you today. And you are the first person we are sharing, ma'am. This yesterday, ma'am, we have completed the first human in achieving the aim. From Delhi to Chennai, we have met 388 subjects have been enrolled in the human phase 1 clinical trial for the vaccine, and so far the results have been extremely motivating and very encouraging for us.